if I write here, this is ex whole square in the denominator. If I write ex is equal to t, sorry, sine can be converted. Okay, let me take it as let ex equal to e, this is ex whole square. Okay, let ex equal to sine x, sine t. Let me write here sine t here. Let ex equal to sine t. Okay, so therefore, if I substitute here sin x, ex equal to sin x, it will be sin t. If I substitute ex this, and then ex into dx upon dt equal to cos of t into, sorry, dt I have to take to that side. So let me write here ex into dx. So ex are taken as sin t. If I substitute, but here ex is not in the numerator. Just we have substituted dx equal to t, sin t. So ex dx equal to cos t into dt. Okay, this is ex into dx, or then ex equal to log of sin t, x equal to log of sin t, but log is not there. So let me write here ex dx equal to cos t into dt. This is cos t into dt. Okay, but here if I multiply by e raised to minus x, then it will be in the denominator ex, e minus x, it will be ex only, e minus x, okay, plus x can be done. So if I write cos x equal to, okay, so this will be cos t into dt. In place of this, if I write 1 upon, it will be 1 minus sin square t. Okay, so ex equal to that, and dt dx is equal to e upon ex. Okay, that will be ex can be taken to that side, dx equal to ex, but ex is sin t. So let me write here dx equal to cos t into dt upon ex, that means cos t into dt upon sin t. Now it is converted into, this is cot t into dt. This is dx value. Now it's okay. So fully converted into, for dx equal to ex are taken to this side. So ex, but ex is sin t, so sin t cos t upon sin t is cot t. Okay, so this is what we have. Sin t here is cot t into dt. This is cot t into dt. What I've done here, let me substitute ex into sin t, differentiating it with respect to t, differentiating, this is to be written here, differentiating it with respect to t, we get, or we obtain this ex differentiation, but x is differentiated with respect to, so dx upon dt equal to cos t. Okay, now ex dx equal to cos t dt. dt we are taking to that side, then dx equal to ex, but ex is sin t, so fully converted into t. Now let me write here, this is cos t upon this, so it is cos t, sorry, cot t, sorry, this is cot t divided cos t upon sin t is cot t. Cot t upon this is cos square t into dt. Now this is cos upon sin, so or it can be taken as second square t in the numerator, but it can be further solved as cos t upon sin t, okay, into 1 upon cos square t. This 1 cos t is cancelled out into into dt. Okay, finally, what in the denominator we have got sin t into cos t. We have multiplied by 2 and 1.2. We can write it as twice into 1 upon sin t into cos t into 2 into dt. This is equal to how much? Here sin t cos t is sin 2t. This is twice into 1 upon sin 2t into dt. This is 2 into sin 2t means cosec 2t into dt. Now it can be integrated. What is integration of cosec 2? It is 2 into log of tan x by 2, that means 2 3 by 2. Okay, this 2 3 by 2, and this is further divided by 2. This 2 to cancel out, because this 2 was already here. We have multiplied and divided by 2. This is 2 sin t into cos t, because we know that sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. Okay, so this is for this 2 sin theta, sin t into cos t means sin 2t, and 2 theta equal to this. So in place of, they replace this sin to 1 upon sin 2t is cosec 2t. Now whenever the variable is multiplied by 2 by coefficient, whatever coefficient we divide by that coefficient. Now this 2 is cancelled out. The final value is log of, it was tan 2 to cancel out only t. Okay, but t is equal to this sin t only. So sin t means cos t upon that. Here tan t means sin t, or we can calculate in terms of ex as, so log tan t means sin t upon cos t. Sin t is e raised power x, cos t is under root 1 minus that cos sin square t. So it can be written like, let me write here. So final answer will be from there 2 to cancel out, which is log of tan t, that means sin t. Sin t is e raised power x upon cos t means 1 minus sin square t. That's constant of integration. This is log of ex. Final answer is in terms of ex upon under root 1 minus e2x. That's constant of integration. Why e sin square t? Sin square t is e raised power 2x. This is e raised power 2x. Okay, so ex upon under root 1 minus e2x. This is the final answer in terms of ex only. This is how we have calculated this value. Only we have assumed e raised power x as sin t, because this is 1 minus something. So I assume that it must be replaced by sin t. Okay, so final answer is this one. So this is the answer here. Please go through this question, very interesting. Now it is done here like this. Now if 13th question is left over, let me, I'll try that, but this is 18th question we have done. Let me first complete all the questions, then I'll do that last, because that is different or maybe mistaken. Okay, so we have done 19th question. No, this we have done 18th. 19th question. Question number 19th. Here it is cosec 4x. Okay, second 4x. Directly we can do this integration of this log tan t by 2. That means 4x by 2. Okay, divided by 4. But whatever angle is there, that coefficient of that, okay, we divide the final integral by that coefficient. This is 1.4 plus constant of integration. Okay, I'll solve it. This is 1.4 log of tan 2x, 4 4x upon 2 means 2x only. This is the final answer. Now if I solve it by substitution method, let us take 4x is, let 4x equal to t, therefore 4 into differentiating it with respect to t, we get 4 into dx upon dt is equal to 1, or 4 dx equal to dt, or dx equal to 1.4 dt. Alright, this is final answer. Therefore, let me write here cosecant 4x dx is equal to sine of integration. It is 1.4. This is cosecant t into dt. This is the cosecant t. Now I'll write log of minus log cosecant x plus cot x, that is here, or it can be written like this 1.4. Now integration of secant cosecant x is log of tan t by 2. T by 2 is constant, or x by 2. Okay, so this is integration of this upon 1.4. It is log of, now what is value of t? Substituting value of t is 4x, log of 10 4x upon 2 as constant of integration. Final answer is 1.4 log of 10 2x as constant of integration. This is the answer here. Same answer we have obtained, which I just inspected, wrote down the question, answer. Just by inspection we knew that cosecant x is what, integration of cosecant x is what. That is how we have done it. Now let me take the next question, 20th one. Question number 20 now. We take another duster. Okay, now question number 20. Question number 20 is this one. Prove that cosecant x dx equal to log of this. We have just proved log 10x by 2. Taking cosecant x equal to this value, then we have to prove this. Okay, so cosecant x, if I take that value, let me prove integration of that will be this one. If I take sine of integration cosecant x dx, we have to prove that cosecant x equal to log 10x by 2, taking cosecant x equal to 1.2 into cot x by 2 minus tan x by 2. If I take this, we have to prove that integration of cosecant x dx equal to log of tan x by 2. Okay, plus constant we write, but this value we have to prove. We have to prove that log tan x by 2, taking cosecant x this one. So I have to integrate this, which must be taken to this side. So let me take this value equal to that. Now integrating that question. This is 1.2. Let me write cot x by 2 integration of cot x by 2 into dx minus sign. This 1.2 is multiplied to both. You have multiplied to both. It will be minus sign 1.2. Okay, it is sine of integration tan x by 2 into dx. Okay, now let me integrate them. We know that cot x by 2 is what? What integration of cot x? Log sin x. Okay, and integration of this is log secant x. But here 1 point angle is not x, it is 1.2 into x. It is also 1.2 into x. So we will divide the result by 1.2 finally. That means 2 into that value. Let me integrate this. It will be integration of cot. We know that this is log of sin x. Sin x means this x by 2 angle. Now divided by 1.2 because coefficient is 1.2 here. This will be answer. This 2 will be cancelled out. Minus sin this is 1.2. Tan x by 2 is log of secant x, log of secant x by 2. But this will be divided by 1.2 because coefficient of x is 1.2. We divide the integral final answer by coefficient of x. So this is 1.2x here. We have divided this 1.2, 1.2 cancel out. Plus constant of integration will be right. Now let me solve these two questions. This is log of sine x by 2 minus log of, okay, this is minus log secant x by 2 minus minus, okay, minus sign is there, okay, so this is log secant x by 2 with minus sign, or it's minus 10x by 2, okay, this is log secant x by 2, log secant x by 2. It must be plus sign. Why it is not plus sign? It must be the plus sign here, but it is not negative. Log secant x by 2, if it is secant x by 2, and it will be plus sign here. I'm sorry, this is plus sign. Only then answer can be obtained. Okay, so this is plus sign here. Plus sign. If I multiply these two values, for log of 10x by 2 is a log of 10. No, sorry, integration of 10 is log secant x by 2, and it is x by 2. Then you will say that we are divided by 1.2. Now it can be written as, this is plus sign, I think. Or here plus sign. Sorry, this is plus sign there, plus sign. Okay. Now we have to multiply them. We know that log of m into log n, that is equal to log of m into n, that means log x by sin x by 2 into secant x by 2. These two m into n, log m plus log n, log m into n, multiplication. We plus constant of integration we have right. Okay. This is log of, now this is sin x by 2 into 1 upon cos, that means cos x by 2 plus constant of integration. Now this is log of 10x by 2. Okay. This we have reached up to log 10x by 2. Final answer is log 10x by 2. So we have to prove that this is equal to this, taking secant x as this. That is plus sign we have taken here. Plus sign. Okay, so log of plus sign we have taken. But this is cot x is log sign is positive. This is, if I take positive, then it is with plus sign log secant x. Then secant x multiplied. Secant means 1 upon cos, sin x upon cos, that means 10x by 2. Then it is obtained. That answer, that I mean, sign is positive, not negative. Then it is obtained. Now 21st question. Let me take. Now 21st question. What is 21st question? Let me do the 21st question. Okay. The 21st question is sin of integration. 21st is dx upon, it is sin x minus cos x into dx. Okay. Now if I multiply this by 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2. Okay, so this can be written as by multiplying 1 upon root 2 in the numerator and in the denominator also. 1 upon root 2 into sin x minus 1 upon root 2 into cos x into dx. No change, because 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2, we have multiplied this numerator and denominator. No change. This is 1 upon root 2, let me take out, and this is 1 upon root 2 can be written as either cos 45 degree, it will be sin s into cos 45 degree, that means pi by 4. Let me write here pi by 4. Cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2, and minus cos x into sin pi by 4. Sin pi 4 is also 1 upon root 2. Okay, so this is dx. Now, this is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b is sin a minus b. It is nothing but 1 upon root 2. 1 upon, this is sin x minus pi by 4. This is the formula for sin x minus pi by 4. That means you can open it as sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Same formula. It is nothing but 1 upon root 2 into, this is cosecant x minus pi by 4 dx. Now we know that what is integration of cosecant x. It will be 1 upon root 2 into log of tan x by 2, whatever angle is upon 2, that is x upon 2 minus pi by 8. By 2 we have to divide it. It was x minus pi by 4. We divide it by 2 again, which is x by 2 minus pi by 8. Okay, so this is the final answer plus answer. This is the answer of this question. So final answer is this one. Okay, 21st we have done. Now let's talk about the next one. Okay, 22nd question. Let me take question number 22nd. What is that? Question number 22nd. Let me take this. Question number 22nd is sine of integration. It is cot under root x, sorry, under root x upon under root x dx. If I take under root x equal to t, let under root x equal to t. Now this is 1.2 into x raised to power minus half. Why? Because in differentiation, or let me write here differentiating it with respect to t. So we get first 1.2 power is half. Half will come before in differentiation. In differentiation, we multiply by the power first. It will be 1.2 into x power will be half minus 1. That is negative half. Into dx upon dt equal to 1. That means 2 can be taken to that side. It is not 2. Let me write here. It will be 1 upon root x. This half power minus half will be taken to the denominator into dx. This dx equal to dt. 2 will come here, 2 dt. It will be 2 into dt. In place of this, 1 upon root x into dx equal to 2 dt. It can be written as cot of t into 2 dt. 2 can be written out of the integration sign, and this is cot t into dt. Integration of this will be log of sin t. We know that cot t integration is log sin t. Is log of sin t. That's constant of integration. Now substituting the value of t, what is t here? Under root x. It is log of sine of under root x. Okay. Can be written like this, or this is further we write here the square bracket or this bracket and sine of smaller bracket. It is under root x. That's constant integration. This is the answer here. The final answer is this. Let me take 23rd question. Question number 23rd is dx upon cos x, okay, minus it is sin x. Now if I multiply by 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2 again in the same type of question, multiplying by 1 upon root 2 in the numerator and denominator also, this is 1 upon root 2 into cos x minus 1 upon root 2 into sin x. Now if I write it as cos 45 degree, then also it can be done. If I write it as sin 45 degree, then also it can be done. let me write here cos 45 degree. It is 1 upon root 2. I have taken out of the sign of integration. 1 upon root 2 I have taken this numerator before the sign of integration. This is dx upon, here it is cos 45 degree. Cos x into cos 45 degree, that is pi by 4, minus sin x into sin pi by 4. No change. Because sin pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2, cos pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2. Similarly, as we did in the 21st question, 23rd question is of similar type, but it is having cos x first. I have written like this. This is cos A, cos B minus sin A. Sin B, that means cos A plus B. Because we know that cos A plus B is what? Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. If it is cos A plus B, then minus sin will come here. If it is cos A minus B, then plus sin will come here. It will be 1 upon root 2. Let me write it here. Okay. It will be 1 upon root 2 as it is, dx divided by this is cos x plus pi by 4. Nothing else. Now it can be taken into the numerator as, let me write it here. So the value of this further, let me solve. It will be 1 upon root 2 sign of integration. This is secant x plus pi by 4 into dx. Now we know that what is integration of secant x? It is log of, we write it in tan form. It will be this upon 2 plus pi by 4. Whatever angle is there, this is x plus pi by 4 upon 2 plus pi by 4 we take here. Okay, so this is x plus pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is constant of integration. Try to understand whatever angle is here, that angle is divided by 2 plus pi by 4 we write, because it is tan x by 2 plus pi by 4. Okay, this was yeah, given here in case of tan x by 2 in that case. So it was x by 2 plus pi by 2, then again it was divided by 2. I think it was pi by 4. X by 4, I think. X by 4 plus pi, no. X by 2 only. It was 10 x by 2. So now let me take it as it was 10 x by 2. Okay. Just let me remember this. So this is 1 upon root 2. Let me write further. Okay, this log 10 x by 2 plus pi by 8, this one, plus pi by 4. This constant of integration will be 1 upon root 2 into log of 10. This is x by 2 plus this 8. If I take LCM, it will be pi plus 2 pi, that means 3 pi. 3 pi by 8 plus constant of integration. This is final answer. 23rd question. And let me take the 24th, the last question here. Question number 24th. Question number 24th now, last one. But 13th question I'll just check whether it is true or not true. I'll try that also. Okay. This is tan under root x upon under root x into dx. If I take, let under root x equal to t, therefore differentiating it with respect to t, we get, it will be, okay, what is that value? Under root x equal to t, so this will be 1 upon 2 x is over minus half left over into dx upon dt is equal to 1 equal to t. Okay, this is 1, or this is 1 upon root x, this value will be 1 upon root x into dx equal to twice into dt. This 2 will come in the numerator. 2 into dt, it is there. Now if I substitute this value here, it will be twice dt means 2 into 10t into dt, nothing else. Integration of 10t is log secant t, positive, log of secant t. If I write it positive, then or it is minus log cos t. Okay. It plus constant of integration. Final value will be log of secant t, t is under root x. This is final value plus constant. So t we have substituted whatever we assumed here. The final answer is this, not in terms of t. This is not the, this is previous, I mean still before the answer is there. This is not the answer, but this is the answer. And we have reached up to x only. This is the answer. And let me talk about 13th question. Is it true or not true? Let me try it again. Otherwise, the question is wrong. I'll clarify in the next lecture. Otherwise, if it is done, then it's okay. It is true. Let me try once more. I think it's looking, something is mistaken. If I take 13th question again, sine of integration, it is 1 upon 3 into sine x minus 4 sine cube x into dx. Okay, this is sine 3x formula. Okay, this is 4 sine 3x. This is sine 3x formula. Yeah, sine 3x formula. Right, we know that sine 3x, this is formula for sine 3x. 3 sine x minus 4 sine 3x. Yeah, because we know that what is sine 3x is. Let me solve sine 3x. This is formula for sine 3x, right? It can be written as 1 upon sine 3x. Okay. This is direct formula for sine 3x. I'll just solve it. That what is sine 3x? This is dx. The final value will be dx upon sine 3x means this is cosecant 3x into dx. Okay. Okay. Now it can be integrated. Now here coefficient is multiplied by this. I mean x is multiplied by coefficient 3. So if we divide, answer will be divided by 3 finally. The answer will be in terms of log, if I take, it will be log of